Night is a final Monday Night Raw. It is a go home show. It's tonight. So so let's gonna break down tonight is a final Monday Night Raw before at Rayon at Royal Rumble. So so let's get a breakdown tonight the final Raw. This is tonight is a go home show. So so Monday Night Raw was a talent show tonight. So it was a really good show. So 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 anyone that buys something like you get video games, it'll be 2K26. And the press release is coming on March 30th. It's coming in about 5 months away. So I think so it'll be on March on 24th, it'll be on Tuesday on 2K26. And this is your pre-order. So you get one notification below on my screen below on my screen. And you get one notification below. In the two separate ways. And so much more. So let's go to start to kick this off by AJ Styles. So AJ Styles promo his My Time, he said, "I did last time in full absence. AJ Styles on your feet Shinsuke Nakamura on Sunday night main event on January 24th. So I am between AJ Styles kick off the night show by addressing his high stakes match with Gunther was on Saturday. So this Saturday at the Royal Rumble, in which he lose, he must retire. I just think that there is no reason that 2026 cannot be the year of AJ Styles kill. I have personally played a World Heavyweight Champion. CM Punk made his way to the entire ring on the back and forth. So it wasn't into once in my time. With a Formula One taking the sponsor to, so a good idea that the Sebastian Instant Award he didn't think he could be going to lead to a signs for the match on tonight's show. As you into Punk in associate on the points of World Heavyweight Championship also aligned as the entire match was agreed to by above competitors to close things out the entire segment. So, into when Punk was asked the entire crowd, so what if they knew why he was out there? Wasn't they do not watch enough pro wrestling because they did not respond closely. It just is about a big and just advertised in the main event as it gets. So also had you to bring it back in 2006 that CM Punk against AJ Styles will headline on Raw was the World title in 2026. I think most will have the brain said, "You were crazy here," and we are true. With a former independent Marcus Stars and squaring off in a WWE All-Ring. So here's a clip I just recently watched. So AJ Styles and Gunther don't want none. And that was a legendary. So what if it's on say maybe give us one more match with Shinsuke Nakamura and it will title shot. So I am excited for AJ Styles tonight. So I hope it's not to the end. So this gave me seeing Punk against AJ Styles tonight. It was good to see. So I wasn't using the best of luck this Saturday, AJ Styles. So it might could be his last Raw, man. And they don't want none. So now we just watched it a while ago. Others has a retirement tour to end with back in December 2026. Not a weird at one more please. So AJ Styles is really making waves. So here's the next match. So we have the 6 women's match. We have Stephanie McGill and Rhea Ripley and Io Sky against Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, and Raquel Rodriguez. So I was at last time in 4 asses and Io Sky and Rhea Ripley has undefeated Liv Morgan in between Roxanne Perez on Saturday night main event. This was a really good, man. Oh, thank you guys. I'm impressed with that. Website to end his awesome. Yeah, it was awesome to me, yeah. So, where I'm at, it was on January 24th, Stephen McHugh, undefeated McHugh, Rodriguez, and Nikki Bella on Raw on December 29th. So it was an 8-6 women's tag team match, pointing women's tag team champions. It was Rhea Ripley and Io Sky and women's world champion Stephanie McGill against Atomic Day. After between Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez and McGill was a night and forced in between 4 asses. After the heels insulted by McGill throughout and just into a commencement break. He was cutting her off from her teammates, deposit attempts by the heels to prominent in a tag with Tony made the hot tag to Io Sky, who exposed into the ring with her plastic piece and high energy offense. So Wade Ripley is tagging in next, Rusker up, and then Morgan tossing her into Raquel, right? Boxing and edge Ripley down, and Raquel by 8 and 12 DDT from the Morgan, only for Sky to break up to the pan. After sent the four passes, and was the Lord Chesterfield and was coming with Wade Ripley. Jose 48 stunning his headbutt to Perez. It wasn't the Riptide, was it a painful victory. And the winner on this match, Wade Ripley, Io Sky, and Stephanie Vaquero. So I wasn't just internally so in this commencement break. And Vaquero Drew doesn't he for breaking up and Stephanie Vaquero give us a kiss on Liv Morgan. Morgan lose again, exciting what you expect when they set the goal is to throw the fans off, set a whole waiting on Saturday's Women's Royal Rumble. I just said the women's top division continues to be one of the highlights of the current daily positive segmental women's attack masses are a ton of fun. Highlight of the also Italian and was a hot squashes down to set straps. After Alpha Q was thought to be point such this angle that was wasn't hopping hole was point such this question so see be walking this close to WrestleMania 42 where she is the most currently penciled in for a high of the Buffalo match. So let me go back here. So here's the next match. It has the versus Pommel and Rey Mysterio against Austin Theory. So I was it last time in 4 matches set versus Logan Paul, Boston Reed, and Austin Theory lost to Rey Mysterio Panther, Black and Reed on Raw, January 19th. So after Paul Heyman gave his typical greatness, endorsing of each member of set of forces before was calling out Adam Pagels. So it wasn't wait for a face-to-face match at the Raw against Minnesota after causing him of putting his hands on Braun Breaker and having in place Knuckles in for Women's Hero to lose in last week's victory. So Adam Pearce criticized for taking things too so far. And then it was revealed that Braun Breaker expenses is lifted and he is in the Royal Rumble this Saturday. So also in Logan Paul, in Austin Reed, and Austin Theory, and he ended by informing Austin Theory that he will score off with Rey Mysterio at the beginning now. So I'll sit back and forth so and just like a miss a break. I just saw down between Austin Theory and back in 2023 Hall of Famer. See, it's not a Hall of Famer. It's Paul Heyman. Okay, this is strange. Only one Hall of Famer is Paul Heyman, and Adam Pearce has been confused. So, I had begun with another man installing a sunscreen. Just imitate with the forces has where it has painted in black and white at the ringside, and with very cut materials off on the silk causes, but failed to keep him down was it painful. So I was late into the title match. So here's to create. It wasn't running ferry to take. It wasn't draw a stomp. Let's go through the ring. And I just hit the match. I just let the forces beat down and left the baby face. It was lying. So, and it went on his match. Austin Theory. I just put the prominent part of this title assessment of the show was longer than it needed to be. I knew that the match was just Mr. Lord, him was a handful. I was supposed to be totally like 32 commercial breaks, like in heart of it wasn't it kept. I knew what may have been in other ways as a fun match. We analyzing its impairmental. I knew a pre-tape promo from Natalia. So, was it here in which the Spring said that Matthew Dupree has disappointed and failed whole. She claimed she would take Matthew Dupree out and then she would come for it all with faking lips, highlights, and Natalia evades. But Nanny, not hard, and definitely said to wrap things up. So, this is what she said on that clip. So yes, it was about time if Becky would be next. That goal would be hated concrete where it belongs. So this the force of 90 is different, it's no mercy, it's no limits. This is going to be interesting for whole. So, I guess the best force of 90 that's needed. So I saw it doesn't really count when you tap someone active in maps. I mean, Becky Lynch did also a hard work. So, what is what she said on the clip? I had to be prepared because Natty is coming for you. And yes, he did to Matthew Dupree from last week. So I saw that clip when I saw that. So continue on. So I went to backstage. It was steering for Kill, and when Kill was yelling, it was Bailey. Bailey said, I had a phone call. So can you calm down? I'm on a phone call. And Mikhail said, my father back it up. These two women went down. So, and my father said, do we have a problem, Mikhail? It was an interrogate me apart. So, I did between this full interview with Michael Cole sat down with Gunjal. So, I did last time a full answer of Gunjal on your fitting Asa Styles on Law, Senior 12. I just a voice of delivery Michael Cole sat down with Gunjal ahead of his sundown with Asa Styles at One Rumble this Saturday. So, I knew what Gunjal claimed that he brought back Styles into a corner because he wanted something to grind from beating him again. He also claimed that he was tired of the old timers around there, and he took moments away from lessons like Big Goldberg and John Cena, and now he would do the same to Asa Styles and Leon. I think he turned his attention to Michael Cole and said he could easily end his career, but he wants the play-by-play announcer to make the call. The career of Asa Styles is old. I know Gunjal is at his best when he is turning fans of announcers, of commentators, and his fellow superstars. He was outstanding here. He wasn't even in a rivalry beef. China Smith was giving the fans a reason for his absence and in questioning his recent string with against retirement of top stars too during their moments. He is an all-time great one right now, to the point that, and you almost went to see him beat Styles and retire him, maybe only because his mother is amiable. Oh yeah, speaking of that, he said in this sit-down interview, so this was a great promo. So, he isn't ready for the match. Is he going to retire Michael Cole? He has a question about. So yeah, Gunjal should retire Michael Cole, but not Asa Styles, aka Go Styles. And Gunjal about to retire Michael Cole. I don't think so. I think this is no. So Michael Cole's been doing wrestling for half to 30 years. I think, let me see. Speaking of Michael Cole, so Michael Cole is not retiring anytime soon. I think he currently plans to continue working with WWE for several more years. Possibly until he is turned 60. So, regarding his retirement during an appearance on Set Pat, Michael So Martin Cole's doing a great job, doing the best for him until he turns 60 years old. So he's not going to retire anytime soon. So I am going to is absolutely best when he is turning a fans and analysis commentaries and his fellow superstars. He was outstanding. He wasn't even in a rivalry beef assessment, giving fans a reason for his absence. So any equation is with string of lands in returning stars to sharing their moments. So continue on. So we have a number one continuous match. We have our comedy taking against the Creed Brothers, against the New Day, against Los Mexicanos. And yet last time info as our comedy on defeating the Creed Brothers in the main event on January 15th. And yet of Los Mexicanos on defeating the World Warriors in the main event on January 8th. And yet of the New Day lost to the Usos. Raw was on December 15th. So, I think we have 4 teams is hungry for a title shot at the World Tag Team Championship, including by the Usos brought in a number one continuous match. Money has set the New Day, Rebels, and Los Mexicanos in our coming to square off. So, Wesley has it 4 asses and brought down out late in the title match. Added of orders and carried the salad while leaving out said this competition in keeping the offense and visit set is that 4 asses they overcame late match. Added from Kobe Kingston and Civil Wars overcame Singless teamwork from season and Boris Creed and sent Los Mexicanos is AYO and Bravo it just a floor before Kevin Chisara, never in second to season Creed, who was it a win. After a story that will say also and it's a title assessment. And it went on this match awful like a comedy. So and if it was a considerable amount of exercise talent in this match. There's none more sustained so agrees who are way too good to be his informant has they have been since Sagan went out with Ansley. Idea of Otis and Tasawa winning was a welcome, big surprise and fun on your main card and this tag team match. And they all party all support was great answer to this one. And they make stand no side must add and just only seeming they say also but do not be surprised to see them have such fans on your side. So most exciting even against the most popular to them was it into a entire business. So I went to backstage and was taking lunch, and I told Joey and declared the Royal Rumble. It was interrupted by Asuka, who told her she will see the awaiting women's Intercontinental Champion on this Saturday. So here's the main event. So we have World Heavyweight Championship match, CM Punk against AJ Styles. So I was it last time in full access, CM Punk on your fan bottle on the wall, January 19th. AJ Styles on your fitting, Shinsuke Nakamura on Sunday night, main event on January 24th. Magic with Punk is just a trade because it in released it already before, so following one was what support Sabian with a knee on the floor that allowed him to size the throw and turn it into a commercial weight. I guess the award is always the top prize on the Raw brand TV. I just the plate. I eats anything to listen was leading to a top rope elbow drop for Punk included in their fall. I just the best into the award and tossed it right into the iconic face, but Styles' escape was forced out and tied for the Styles class. And Punk escaped and sent the dinosaur into the corner, only to find himself but once again, putting in his opponent's gap. Instead, the severed the strap into Styles went to go to sleep. I just said any floor, the Formula 1 was to beat the account, returning to the ring by 9. And a week before the Siska Kale was about count by 10. The Styles played Paulson Cosmic Punk in the Styles class for a great and demonic. It's hard and was starting their force. The Dinosaur tied for a prominent forlorn, but Punk just knocked him off of the ropes out late in the entire match. Once it has Punk and Styles above for one last open hand, and Finbottle and Tyler set the ring and attacked set the Syrian. He delivered the shotgun and drop kick and driving Punk into the great drill. He added a cover deep, guessing on Indian old, the skill tall at so may also the ill. So in this match, there's no contest. So, and that is how you heat someone up. And with Finbottle was not bring anybody to a title. So Royal Rumble has it. It is that it took just force it out onto a man who said that it will be Harry him to leave Summit Day behind Punk at the external force encounter. So was it that is it a match that could is it headlines a PoE or even survives has a WrestleMania 42 this conscious way of need be. And Ponga and Styles were great here in real instant models of a head of a child map before such a finish, and does not appear as true. There will be enough time for either one it back. Also, overall grade. Wesley has a distinct along, so this was a classic. So the main event was a great. The title office all had team in all potential to be the next department of two with the superstars involved. The opposite Cody has hope at a higher level and looks like it was beating for Athens. The women's television remains a red hot. And Punk is fighting every week and looks like one of the best pro wrestlers on this planet. Action between stars benefit from the spotlight and the top star of his stressor a long ago has on. So Wesley has a go home episode before the Royal Rumble. It did not work for whatever reasons. This year's Rumble seems to be banking on this public to see it rather than red hot Hogan's stories or mashups. So it was an over Indian set of pummel for your package that's having full Roman Reigns and all flaming impairments, and one will be hard pressed to remember any physical height of any kind of a time, so the spread such a difference. So thank you for watching tonight's final wall. So let's go check on the Royal Rumble start time this Saturday. So let me check on the start time again. So I just said WWE Royal Rumble in 2026 will start at 7 p.m. UK time on January 34th. You can watch it live on Netflix Inside UK as well. So that might be good. I think. No, I was wrong. So WWE Royal Rumble 2026 will start at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on January 24th. In 2026, this event will taking place in Riyadh at Saudi Arabia, marking the first time it is held outside of North America. It starts at 2 p.m. afternoon this Saturday. So you might use the force. So let me take up the full notes. A minute. So I am a fan by tied to declare support of Royal Rumble, but Adam Pearce told him this match is full. So Adam Pearce is now a heel. He joined. Who is he working for? and Finn Balor is gonna play Daniel Bryan, I think. On a date, Freddie hit like is a one-on-one storyline back in Survivor Series 2007. So I think so. Let me see. So Logan Paul and Say also in Austin Theory insert a title match, but MFS can add Finn Balor. I think. I say 31. I hope. So let me see. And this says added to Stephon Evans declares himself was a match during into a commensurate weight. So and he wins a amazing symbol. I think. Let me see. That's an interesting night hot. This is strange. Weird. This is hard for Natalia. So, I saw her on the dark side of her. I think. I think. So, let me see. Hold on. So, I bet says I remember like Sanson did to certain years. Now, Natalia's doing it too. I think. So, let me see a couple things here on my notes. Oh yeah, it's more to announce this coming Friday. So I just heard a cover story of WWE2K26 will be announced live on ESPN this Friday. And this is gonna be good. So I can't wait for Friday. It's gonna be CM Punk winning that the best insert award. And if it just at a cover star. Like showcase mode. And you think it's possible that CM Punk will return for the second time after WWE 13. So this is gonna be good. Let me see if there are any more updates on this game. So let me see any more update on this game. Let me see. So there's no names as yet on the game, I think. So you might could be added, I'll say Kelly. So Kelly, Big Boss Man, Big Brother, Big Brother's Big Cake, and Wendy Rose might be onto the game too. Or Arnold Swaggle, I hope. And what's the guy's name I just watched? What's the guy's name? What's the guy's name? Hold on. Is it? Oh yeah, Terry Taylor. Here's a name onto the roster. Yeah. So Terry Taylor. You got Steve Bradman, Steve Connell, and Stevie Ray, and Desi Rossi. So I think so. It's going to the roster page here is a new update. So it's now, I think. So let me see. Go to a roster. So let me get a newest member on the main roster. Says now it says added on set a game. So let me see. Okay, I just got it. Here's a new roster memo on WWE. So let's take a look in this update here. So let me see here in a quick minute. So Royce Keys is So Royce Keys is main roster right now on WWE website. So Royce Keys is now WWE on the main roster. He says added him. So this is a good thing. So Royce Keys is now a newest member on. So we haven't seen the one famous superstar Tamina Snuka. So I haven't seen her since. I think let me look it up quick. And we haven't seen her since, I think. I say March 2023 of last year has Tamina Snuka, and we haven't seen her since. I think. Let me see any more news for this week. So that's it for this week. So we haven't. This is only one update on Omar Fleming and Savon Evans and Becky Lynch. I'm gonna read that next. Satchel Satchel 200 paces. I read a long time ago. Wait, hold on. So Mr. Iguana is on to the game too. 2K26 Jesus of AA star Mr. Iguana. So let me see. I think. Hold on. So give me 1 minute here, guys. So I just set a forces cover start of WWE 2K26 is set to be revealed this Friday. So let me see any more. Let me see. Hold on. Oh yeah, speaking outside the game. So according to WWE 2K26 will launch on Friday, March 13th. According to some report, that the game will release on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, XS, and Nitro Switch 2, and Solo Gaming can combine so the Switch 2 plans for the game is also expected to be a game key card, so you get the physical forces of the game on the system. So I suspect a long time ago, like, to announce this to a reminder for you guys for this week. Let me see. I think hold on, let me see. Hold on, guys, give me 1 minute here. Okay, so March 18th is coming on. Let me see. Yeah, March 17th will be on Friday. You can get Nitro Switch, PS5, including more news is coming for you guys for this week. I like YouTube info and information to and reminder for you guys for this week. So we get 2 applications updates, including more. So if we will wrap this up in a few minutes, I'm going to read. There's only one left. So let me see here. I'm going to, there's a pen news here of wrestling. So Eva says leaving in New Japan and pro wrestling. Now, so he might be about, getting rebound is coming soon. So I want to see Eva might be signing with AMTs. I think, to be honest. Let me see a couple of things. Let's go to TNA update here. I think that'll be it for right now. I am speaking to Rosemary, has been with the public company about 10 years instantly of the public company. Rosemary has debuted for years, or debuted with TNA. It's been about 10 years. It wasn't in 10 years ago today that Rosemary, the first grades in our screens on TNA Impact. The TNA continues memory the beginning a decade of benefit stresses. So that's been a long time, since about 10 years. Hope Rosemary. She's really good talented too. I like watching pro wrestling, including sports, myself. So for me, I'm a big fan of Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. That'd be me. So which teams you guys want to? I'm just coming Super Bowl of next month. So which teams you guys wanting for a Super Bowl for this week? Next month on the 8th. So let me see. Patriots against the Seahawks. The Super Bowl. So Super Bowl starts at 5:30 p.m. on Sunday on February 8th. You have Seattle Seahawks against the Patriots. That starts at 5:30 p.m. I can't wait to watch that next. I like watching it, like Boston sports and pro wrestling too. I like watching both. Let me see. I watched this old clip of what's the name of that show I was just watched. So let's just wrap this up right here. So let's go to my YouTube poll. Hold on, let me see it quick. Here. Hold on. Okay, so on my MP business, I'm gonna still go with AJ Styles. On this point, he should win. So Gunja is going to win against AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble. I hope not. This is my Pope wrestler of all times. So I think it's so too. So I think he is. So for me, I might input for it's not just see either step into and to the week where he lose. And it was at the point of putting your daily career on the line. And you don't hold up and you're in. That's it. Walk in. I think. So you might find out this Saturday, and you write down this Saturday. I think. So let me see. Oh, it's more. Speaking to Raquel, supposedly this pummel of it says gave her that child says so she's too good. I just seen that part of Raquel. So I think so we need her to just on to Stephanie Raquel. So what do you guys think of your thoughts? So I think what's happening we have there's a big breaking news that Rey Mysterio is normally going to have Ansel so referees turning up to the X sign. I didn't see that happen. I seen it. No, the parts of referee saw this. We have it so the X sign. So here's a quick update for you guys on the Hall of Fame Rey Mysterio. So after the referee has put the sign, put it on the X, and he has medical update on Rey Mysterio is now going to have Ansel. So let me put the screenshot in the screen right here, right now. We have a quick update on the Hall of Fame. So, Agent Beverly has stopped and put X. So, Beverly has put his hands up to the X, and Rey Mysterio is going to entitle Anthony. So we will stay tuned for this update on Mr. Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio. So stay tuned for this news. So I'm glad I saw that happen when I saw that. So I just watched. I think he might get the speedy recovery on his ankle. So, and in between next week, we have its reversal. Raquel Rodriguez against Stephanie Foucault was a women's World Championship in a street fight is set for next week's Raw. This is gonna be good. So CM Punk and it is just hooking it out after Raw went off to the air. So this match should be ended in clean win. So we need to see who will win. At last, Punk is okay. I think it was my favorite match. But I loved it. So on my favorite match, it was Ace of Stars against CM Punk. So that's my favorite match. It's more. I think. So they have WWE has a meet and greets. It has SmackDown and Royal Rumble on SmackDown's on Friday, and Royal Rumble is just Saturday. Yeah, this is gonna be good. So Sammy also has absent from January 26th. Well, had to explain. I think so. Here's some more screenshots on WWE. So we have the ball match. So this is what it looks like at the game of 2K26. I think so. This is gonna be good on this. I think. Let me see. So WWE 2K26 user is dropped, and here we can respot. So a little bit more. So here's a one for the lesson kill when the origin has adjustments as well. So let me see. Let me see here, guys. So Finn Balor's been marking CM Punk. So that's now. So there's more teasers on your second game. 2K26. I'm gonna get Tony Wilson is on the game too. I knew that. And Manita and Kelly. So this is gonna be really good. So let's do the polls now. So we have 63% I just saw tonight on Raw. 25% is alright, and 30% didn't like it. So let's go to my Twitter X poll. So I got 50% like it so tonight, 7% is alright, and 50% didn't like it. So happy Wrestling Monday, have a great week, and we will see you guys on Wednesday for AEW Dynamite is so much more. So have a wrestling night, have a great Monday, have a great week, and I will be back here live on Wednesday for AEW Dynamite and so much more. So we get Wastico, Spotify, Occupy, Spotify Radio, and podcast, anything and so much more. So I'm going live this Wednesday, and we will see you guys on Friday for SmackDown, and we will see you guys on Saturday, Royal Rumble season. So have a great Monday, have a rest of your week. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for AEW Dynamite and so much more. So I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.